Welcome back. We'll be starting the newspaper reviews with The Nation. Major headline. Defense headquarters launches bid to take out new terrorist group known as Lukarawas. Renewed Hope initiative funded by private donors, says First Lady. Project journalists say NUG Omotosho Williams at the Nation Foundation. Federal government set to begin free cesarean session for women. Lagos woos investors for 4,000 megawatt power plants. CBN's economic stability plan on course, says Cardoso. Osun declares 3-day mourning as more tributes rain for General Lagbaja. What stories do we have?
Okay, so I have the federal government launches free cesarean sessions for women. Recently, I became an advocate for the reduction of maternal mortality, and check my page. The campaign is there on Instagram, and the federal government's, I welcome this news that the coordinating minister for Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pate, announced yesterday that there will be he announced it at the 3 days Nigerian health sector-wide joint annual review. And he said that going forward, no woman should lose her life simply because she can afford a cesarean session. So by achieving this, they'll be looking at a partnership with the Nigerian National Health Insurance Authority, the Maternal Mortality Reduction Innovation Initiatives, and the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency and the state health insurance agencies. They will manage to reimburse processes for these treatments across over 172 local governments contribute to maternal mortality, so they will start to fund the treatment. So a woman who is in need of this would get free cesarean sessions. I have done natural and cesarean, and I know how easy, personal view, easier it is to have a CS. And yes, it's a life-saving, in fact.
I had the after pains. It's very bad.
But how long?
I healed very fast. Okay. So you keep a good life. So it's a life-saving procedure for me. It would have, if I had done it the first time, it would have saved me a lot of wahala that I'm dealing with presently. So, and I love the fact that the federal government is looking at it. There are various other campaigns assisting women through different kind of pregnancy, trying pregnancies, and so I would like that the partner such a body as the one I represent as well.
Amazing. Any other story?
So I have the CBN's economic stability plan on course, says the Olayemi Kodoso at a symposium. He outlined the achievements of his administration, marking the 1-year anniversary of the current management team. He also restated CBN's commitment to stabilizing the economy, taming inflation, and regaining investor confidence. He also noted that as part of the plans to revitalize the economy, the CBN has set a target to raise monthly foreign remittances to $1 billion. He said despite significant challenges, the bank had made substantial strides, notably stabilizing foreign reserves, which recently surpassed the 40 billion mark, the highest level in nearly 3 years. So he said the past year was among the most challenging periods in the bank industry, but he acknowledged that while inflation remains high, it is trending downwards, a positive indicator that reforms are effectively stabilizing the economy. So that's it.
The one I picked here is from Tinkan Ports Customs, and they raked in 1,046 million. The Nigerian Customs Service, NCS, Tinkan Island Ports Command, announced yesterday that it had generated 1,446,593,103 naira.60 kobo to the cover of the federal government. The command said it is the first time the feat has been achieved in the history of the command. And addressing the reporters in Lagos, the area comptroller, Dera Nadi, she said apart from generating the huge cash for government, the officers of the command also intercepted 16 containers of illicit substances or registered pharmaceutical products and other prohibited items. And she also said that these items were shipped into the country by unscrupulous importers from India, UK, and Canada. And the drugs in it, we had codeine, we had Bacardine, codeine with Bronclair and codeine, DSP, and all sorts of illegal drugs that came into the country. So this is good that Tinkan can record such a high feat of huge amounts of money for the federal government. So it's not bad after all in the economic sector.
At least money is getting into
money
the
is coming in.
All right, the military yesterday unfolded a new terrorist group with base in Sokoto and Kebbi states in the northwest, where they are already causing havoc. He announced the bid to take out the terrorists and obliterate them from Nigeria's territory. And now, according to him, he said, we know where they are. We're already going after them, and we'll fish them out. This is the Defense Headquarters spokesman, Major General Edward Buba, who was speaking yesterday. And according to him, the group Lukarawas is linked to Islamic State, that's the ISIS, and the members were able to cross into Nigeria from Niger Republic. He said that when they settled in areas between Sokoto and Kebbi, the people did not raise alarm or report the matter to security operatives until the military started their nefarious activities. So General Buba said Lukarawas is affiliated with ISIS in Sahelian region, particularly Mali and Niger Republic, and this is the first time the Sahelian jihadists are making an incursion into our country. The terrorists took advantage of the gaps in cooperation between Nigeria and Niger Republic, and that was why they were able to enter and start, exploiting the people of the land. But now that Defense Headquarters is promising to take them out, we hope that they do so quickly so that people can go back to their normal lives in the area. So let's move on now to the Daily Sun. Major headline, I've taken that. Defense Headquarters goes hard on new terrorist group in the Northwest. Another story here, Tinubu defends economic policies at Editors Conference. Ubunaya Ono, final farewell. Governors order storm Ebonyi for burial of ex-Abia governor. 2027, PDP has to provide real hope for Nigeria. This is according to Makinde. Federal government's $13 million Boeing stimulator inactive, uncertified 4 years after acquisition. 111 accredited organizations, 3,554 observers for Ondo election. This is according to the INEC chairman. And Remi Tinubu defends RHI funding, says all donations are from the private sector. Set to unveil winner of 20 million home guarding competition.
So I have the Boeing, the aviation story. Federal government's 13 million Boeing uncertified stimulator. So according to the Sun, I want to say thank you to the Sun for this. So the Sun uncovered that the federal government installed the Boeing 737 aircraft simulator at the Nigerian College of Aviation Technology in Zaria has just been left to rot away.
Ew.
So they said this simulator had originally been scheduled to be delivered in 2016 under Stella Odua's tenure as Minister of Aviation. And due to late payments, Nigerian government did not receive it until 2020 when COVID came in. This simulator has the ability to generate $4 million annually on pilots, training, addition to eliminating the cost of motels and all of that. So imagine if they calculate like that, what it would be for current situation. According to the rector of the institute, Captain Akali Modibo, he explained that, before his removal from office, he had explained that all the stimulators was underutilized because of the delay in arrival of containers containing necessary platforms during the 2020 COVID. But it was as if it was positive that this would have been handled recently. Also, since it had been installed, they have not gotten the necessary certification, and the delay in utilizing it has continued to make it more difficult. He said they tried to get the certification for the stimulator. They went to Canada, South Africa, Ethiopia, Egypt, Europe, and European Union Aviation Safety Agency, and all of that, and they couldn't get it. They also tried the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority for this certification, but they lacked the capacity to give it. Now we are wasting opportunity to make money. We are wasting the opportunity to train our own people at what we need in this country. The chairman of the National Association of Aircraft Pilots, Engineers, the Air Chapter, told the Daily Sun that the simulator is still in Zaria, and that from what he knows, there are no certified instructors for it, and that is one of the reasons why it has not been used till date. We have investment rotting. That's one thing that breaks my heart. When we travel around Nigeria, you just see building.
Lack management.
Nobody's there.
Empty. Wasting. Empty. And we will come out and be shouting,
facilities,
we need help.
Nobody's there, wasting. Some facilities not working, people are there collecting money. When do we change? We'll take a breather here. When we come back, the newspaper reviews continue. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.